This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. I'm Marek Mazurek. The proposal by Full House Resorts to move its gaming license from Rising Sun to New Haven could result in over $250 million in annual profits and tens of millions of dollars in taxes. That's according to a preliminary study the Las Vegas-based gaming company commissioned to show the economic impact of the move as it begins to court state lawmakers and local residents. The study was conducted by real estate services firm CBRE. CBRE estimates that by the end of the third year of operation, the casino could generate $266 million of revenue and almost $83 million in taxes. Full House's chief development officer Alex Stoliar said the data aligns with the company's pitch to lawmakers that a New Haven casino would pull gaming dollars from other states.
A chance to move into New Haven means a chance to not only recapture gaming dollars that are leaving the state, but also to capture gaming dollars from out of state. So now Indiana can capture the gaming revenues from Michigan, from Ohio, even from Illinois. And so I think that's really what makes that, just a great location.
To view the full report, head to InsideIndianaBusiness.com. A Michiana couple is bringing the international board game store Dicebox Cafe to the United States, and the first store will be in South Bend. Dicebox Cafe offers a space for people to gather in person and enjoy board games. That includes everything from the classic Monopoly to newer inventions. Daniel and Lisa Weimer are lifelong residents of Michiana and jumped at the chance to open the gaming store.
The board game community has taken off in the past, I want to say maybe 10 years. So there's a whole world out there of newer board games that I would love to show people and teach people and get them excited for that.
The Weimers said they were put in touch with the British-based Dicebox Games by their friends Ruby Soho and Angelo Parker, who are both professional wrestlers. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, your bold future starts here. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, our Engage Indiana events take place in every region of the state. Discover when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/engage.
A consumer advocacy group is calling on the Indiana General Assembly to enact a moratorium on huge new data centers, saying they could lead to skyrocketing utility bills and large tax subsidies. Citizens Action Coalition of Indiana issued the call Tuesday, saying that so-called hyperscale data centers will provide few jobs relative to their energy consumption and the incentives they receive. A hyperscaler is a massive data center that is engineered to deliver large-scale cloud computing power and data management services to business customers. In recent years, Indiana has been offering data center incentives, a series of tax breaks that are often worth hundreds of millions of dollars and can be locked in for up to 50 years. The push for a moratorium comes as big tech companies have announced plans for numerous hyperscaler data centers in Indiana. Amazon Web Services is investing $11 billion to build a data center about 10 miles west of South Bend that could create around 1,000 jobs. A new report from the Indiana Association of Realtors shows new home sales in September rose slightly compared to the same month last year. Just over 6,700 sales were reported statewide, though that number is down 5% compared to August. The association said that with more homes on the market and buyers slower to react to lower rates, sellers are reducing prices to attract attention. Nearly half of all available homes in Indiana through September saw a price drop since listing. Indianapolis-based Thurston Springer Financial this week announced an agreement to acquire Peak Reps LLC, which is headquartered in Jupiter, Florida. Peak Reps is the holding company for three independent subsidiaries: Peak Brokerage Services, Black Ridge Asset Management, and Top Advisors Group. Peak Reps employs about 120 financial advisors. Thurston Springer did not indicate whether any jobs would be negatively affected by the acquisition. Thurston Springer did say that once the deal is complete, Peak Reps will continue to operate as a separate subsidiary. From small-town New England to the heart of the Midwest, Indiana Chamber of Commerce CEO Vanessa Sinders is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast hosted by Gary Dick, presented by PNC. a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Mark Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.